Welcome to Cubing Out Loud, a series where I solve an average of 3 on the 3x3, and for every step of the cube, I, of course, as the name suggests, I have to think out loud. The purpose of this series is to, of course, give a general idea of what to think about during each step, how to perform basic look ahead, and many other aspects that could go along the way that are more nuanced, such as in the cross or last layer. Alright, time for our first solve. The scramble is up here if you want to follow along. I'll be doing yellow cross. Let's see. Okay, we've got one piece already here. Everything else happens to be in the top layer. Blue and orange are switched. Red is almost ready to go. We could move green to here, D2, but we noticed that orange can go in relative to it. So what we can do is move the green here with D, F2, and D2 to put this blue in, and then finally enter red into its correct spot. So let's do that right now. These are green and orange, D2, R2 to insert blue, and then finally red. That is our cross. For F2L we happen to get a lucky free pair. Easy! Now let's move on. We can do red-blue next. And this is when you have a corner and edge split in bottom and top layers, you have to find a way to, when you're trying to insert both of them into the top layer, they should get paired immediately. Don't just take out this corner in some, random way that will require extra pairing afterwards. Instead, you should try to orient them in such a way that when you take it out, it will already come out paired. This way we can insert very easily. Next, we can do this green-red. And while we're doing green-red, we can see this is the only yellow corner that we can see. This happens to be the last one because this is our last slot after green-red. So we can know we have to look at this, and there it is. This with this edge. We rotate and then we solve it like this. Next up, I'm just doing OLL as usual. And now we have a J-perm. Alright, solve 2. This time, again doing yellow cross. We can see that blue can easily get in here relative to orange. Red can come here in 2 moves, and green can come all the way back here at the very end, even though we've got this pair at the back as well. So altogether, it would look something like this. Move red, blue here, and green all the way here. And we still got this pair and our cross solved. Oh, another free pair. Well, that was easy. Next we can do orange-blue, and we can see this corner and this edge because there's nothing else at the back. So this edge has to be the orange-green, which is slotted in the wrong spot. And because we've noticed that this is an edge, and the only edge that we need, we can deduce that this is the one we need, just like this, inserting into the back. Next up, we just have a very simple OLL and a very simple PLL. For our third and final solve of this episode, we can see that green looks like, because blue is opposite to green and it's already slotted here, we can move green to here, and while doing that we have this red that can come on top of it to slot in orange, and then D2 to align everything, then orange last. That would look something like this. So these two are aligned, bring this orange back, and insert it. Why do we always have a free pair? That's kind of strange. Maybe it's because of the good luck that this is the first episode of Cubing Out Loud? Maybe. Next, we have a few options here. We can do this pair or this pair, but let's just go for this orange-green one, which can be paired like this. We can insert to the back. We don't really have to, we can insert like this. But in this stage, inserting to the back is better because now we see this and this, which is giving us open front slots. So let's do this pair first. And now we are looking right at this, so we don't have to rotate. Now we do OLL as normal. And A-perm. So hopefully this first installment of Cubing Out Loud was of interest to you, and let me know if you want to see more episodes like this, cubing out loud, as per se, doing solves, thinking out each step, trying to clarify things that wouldn't otherwise be clarified if, if those questions weren't asked. Thanks for watching.